Wow, this is crazy, guys. StreamYard made me jump through a whole lot of hoops to get on here tonight. Here I am as me, and we're going to do a live reading for the collective. And if we get a moderator in here, then we will definitely do um, 5 free readings for anybody after the collective reading tonight. And those 5 free readings will just be throw a question out there. I will do a reading for you. And that's just how I roll. Okay, so I'm not here to make money off you. I'm here to help guide you through whatever it is that we need to guide you through. So with that being said, I am actually using the ethereal, sorry, that's what I down right now. The ethereal, ethereal visions deck tonight, and that is where I'm going to jump off with the collective reading for tonight. There's so many things I want to say. There's so many things I want to do, but there's a lot of, like I gotta hold back a lot. With that being said, I do believe that I ask my readers to read for me in a certain sense, like I don't doubt my own readings for myself, but sometimes I just want to look outside of myself and get a reading or a confirmation for readings that I have. Right now, what I will say is I feel very strong in the readings that I have coming for you tonight. I can't explain it. I can honestly say that I've gotten a lot of confirmation about where I am and where I'm going at this time. Okay, so here we are. We're going to do a collective reading for our group, our people, our followers, anybody who sees this in the future. So we're going to start right away. We're not going to hang out. We're not going to do a whole lot of waiting for anybody to come in and give us validation, because I know who I am and what I can do. So so for the collective, what a great reading. Yeah, oh my God, how beautiful is this, guys? So for the collective, we show up as the Three of Wands, right? And with me, the Three of Wands is all about, your ships coming back in, things that you've manifested. You're starting to see them if you're not already like reaping the rewards of those, right? This is the energy that you show up as in this reading, is the Three of Wands. So you look into your recent past, and we look at the Seven of Pentacles there. So the Seven of Pentacles shows up as your recent past, right? That's that whole doubting where you're at, where you're going, like trying to question who you are and where you're going, right? Where are you in this life? Are you unhappy with where you're at? Are you looking at looking to make a move? If you haven't already made the move, it's time to make the move to say, you know what, I like this crop. I'm happy with it. I'm going to continue to sow this crop and reap the rewards here, or I'm ready to move on and I deserve a little bit more, right? So if you decide to move on, the Three of Cups is here. The Three of Cups is here to say, yes, it's going to be very successful. You don't have to, live in the past. You don't have to do what has been done before. You can decide to move forward in whatever it is that you want to move forward in. With the Three of Cups, is saying, yes, move forward. There will be celebration. It will be successful. Okay. Going from the Three of Cups to the High Priestess here, I kind of want to just like move my, I'm sorry, my laptop is in the middle, in the way right here, but I would love to show you the cards as they are sitting on the table. So we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, if there were a bigger magician card, a bigger manifestation card out there, like there is nobody bigger than her, right? She is the end all, the be all of manifestation. She is here to show you that there's nothing that you cannot get past, right? She's here to give you the bolster, the go ahead, the whatever it is that you need to know that she's here to like support you in everything, no matter how big it is. She's here to support you in everything that you want, to bring you forward into what it is that you're manifesting. And this is like a great time of manifestation. If you think about all the planetarian like alignments right now, this is a great time of manifestation, right? We know this. We all know this. Supporting the entire reading, like if you can't get better than the High Priestess, you got the Magician. The Magician is supporting the entire reading tonight, guys. The Magician, come on. He's a manifester incarnate. Like he is. Manifest what you want, say what you want, put it out into the universe, what it is that you want. And we are coming out of a full, or well, no, we're like in a half moon, right? Like we're on the waning side of the moon right now. But literally, as long as the moon is only just starting to wane, we can still put out those manifestations, right? And they're still powerful. Our outcome card tonight is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks about moving on to calmer shores, right? How many times have we thought about moving on to calmer shores? How many times have we said, I'm done with this relationship. I'm done with this job. I'm done with this. Is guiding you to move on to calmer shores. This is your outcome card tonight. This is very much the energy that I have been feeling. Like I literally up and quit my job on Easter because I had 2 other job offers. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to be treated this way, seen this way, when this other job will see me another way, right? So with all of that said, it just is talking about moving on from a position of insecurity or over abuse in a situation of overuse, like, you know, whatever it is. But it's also talking about moving on to calmer shores, right? With that Six of Swords, right? We're moving on to calmer shores. We're moving on to things that are not going to like overextend us. They're not going to like put us in a position of not being worthy or not feeling, not that we're not worthy, not feeling not worthy, but knowing that we're settling in a place where people are going to appreciate us, right? Like this whole reading is so freaking beautiful. Like literally, I understand how it talks to me, and I hope it talks to you too. It's like literally you're the Three of Wands. You're watching your ships come in, right? But why are you watching your ships come in? Because in the recent past, you were sitting in the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is like, oh, is this really all there is for me? What else is there for me, right? So you started manifesting what more there can be for you. There's a celebration that you see in your future. What is that celebration? What is it that you saw? So stop and ask yourself, you know what? I see the manifestations. I've been calling in the manifestations, right? You get to the Seven of Pentacles. This is why you were calling in the manifestations, right? So then you look over here to your immediate future. You get the Three of Cups. That is a celebration card. Why is the celebration there? Because you chose that you were no longer going to be in that lack mentality, right? You were going to be in a position of celebrating your new advancements, your new career, your new home, your new whatever it is that you're looking for, right? How did you get there? How did you get there? You got there with the High Priestess, right? The High Priestess is bigger than the Magician. She is like more powerful. She's just like that one that says, you know what, I will do, and I won't even think back on any negative. She's like, I'm only going to focus on the positive. Like, I could care less what the negative has to say. I'm all about the positive. And where am I going? Forward. I'm going forward, right? So you go into the support card. Our support card is the Magician. The Magician, right? So with him supporting the entire reading, it's like almost like every single card out there doesn't even mean a thing. It's like what you think you will sow, what you believe will happen. He's just like kind of saying, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. If in your mind, the most powerful tool you have, you say, this is how it's going to be, this is where it's going to go. Hey, Jean! Oh my God, Jean, I didn't see you come in. Thank you for being here, Jean. We're going to make this really quick, unless we get some people in here who want to ask some free questions. I would love for you to ask a question because I haven't seen you for a while. So anyways, we're going to go from the support card, the Magician. The Magician is just here to say, he's like literally here to help you transform your life, help you transform any doubts that you have, any path that you're on right now, and any questions that you have. He's here to help you transform that into a positive. Okay, Jean, I have my glasses on, but I can't see you. You're way back here on the phone, so I hope you're doing great. I miss you. I love you. So with our outcome card here for the collective, and this is a collective reading. We do have the Six of Swords. This is talking about moving on to calmer shores. Many of us right now are going through the collective energies of the universe and this planetary, alignments or what's going on. And for each one of us, it's all going to be different, right? So this is talking about moving away from things that don't serve us, that don't make us happy any longer. Like, I'm not asking for anybody to break up in a relationship, but this is just talking about saying it's giving you the permission to move on, to move forward, to go forward and expect more in life, right? I don't want you guys to get upset, but I'm going to ask for clarification on all the cards that I've just pulled today. I'm gonna pull my Golden Art Nouveau tarot, and I'm just gonna do one clarification card on each one of the cards that I have pulled tonight, and then we are going to see if we have anybody in here who wants to ask some questions. I'm gonna do this 3 times. Sorry. How to do that? I was told to do that. All right, guys. Let's see what we got for clarification cards. Wow, right off the bat. That's funny. That's crazy. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, guys, this is great. This is amazing. This is super, super, super amazing. So remember, we started out the energy of the original reading with the Three of Wands, which I talk about your ships coming in. It's all about, you know, what the things that you've manifested or thought about you want in your life, like they're now being manifested depending on how hard you put out to the universe that you really wanted this to happen for you, right? So with the Three of Wands, first of all, we get the Seven of Wands, right? And with the Seven of Wands, we get the second seven. We get the Seven of Pentacles. So this is not just talking about the things of our heart that we want, like, because wands are passion, right? So we're talking about the wands here, the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. This is talking about somebody who's more focused about their financial gains or their financial stabilities. It wouldn't have surprised me if we didn't show up with the Four of Pentacles here, but we're not seeing it. It's not here. And I'm not going to say that there's somebody who's not seeing the rainbow for the storm, right? Like, this is just saying defending your stance, defending your place on the hill, defending your, you know, where it is that you're at and moving on from that. That's just, it doesn't mean that's where you're at or where you're going. That is where you're at. Yes, I'm sorry. That is where you're at, but that's just saying that's not where I'm always going to be, right? There's nothing here that shows me stagnation, right? So we're looking back into the recent past here. And so originally we saw that Seven of Pentacles again, right? This is where we first saw the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, he is showing up in your energy right now. He's still showing up in your energy. That means that you haven't let him go, right? But Seven of Pentacles, you haven't let that lack go. Okay? So, but what is showing up with the Seven of Pentacles? This is where it gets really exciting in the confirmation here. You get the Fool, right? So we're talking about your recent past. We're talking about having to make a decision, having to, you know, like choose right from wrong. Where am I going to go in the future? What's best for me, right? You get the Fool. You get the Fool, okay? Recent past. This, again, is the recent past. Now we're going deep into the recent past. We get the Fool card, which talks about, are you ready for a new journey? If you're ready for a new journey, here I am. I'm here to guide you, right? So we're going to go into the immediate future here. With the immediate future, we had the Three of Cups, right? We talk about celebration. We talk about overcoming odds and obstacles, right? With that Three of Cups, we talk about why we feel like we get to deserve a celebration, why we're moving into the future. Why are we moving into the future with a clarification? We have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is something that you're passionate about, something that you're fiery and ignites your soul, right? It like brings you to a new place in time. This is talking about not for everybody, for some. For some, there's a bad breakup. I'm not going to go there. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go there. I just want to say, if there was a bad breakup, I apologize, and that's something else, for another date and time. But with this, there is the Ace of Wands, right? This is something that fuels your passionate side in life, whether it be art or even your job. Your job can fuel your passion. If you are in a job that makes you feel secure and you're happy about it and you can't wait to go there every single day, like that can be your passion, okay? So we're gonna look over here with our next card. So with our next card, we have the High Priestess, which I told you can't get any better manifestation card here. So I'm like, what are we manifesting here? And I asked for clarification on her, and we get the Two of Wands. What are we manifesting? What have we been putting out into the universe? Think of your thoughts as you go to bed at night, as you wake up in the morning. What is your last thought? What is your first thought? I know what mine are. And, what is your last thought? What is your first thought? What are your thoughts throughout the day? This is talking about all of those thoughts are key players in your life, literally, not just your day to day. They are key players. If you go look back on, like, say, the last 5 mornings and the last 5 nights, what was your first thought in the morning? What was your last thought at night? So when you take those and put them together, that is where your heart is. That is where your mind is. That is where your soul is, caught up with your head and your heart and your soul, right? So I know where my mind goes immediately first thing in the morning, and I know where it goes last thing at night, right? And I'm trying to control that. That's my own problem. But where's your head and your heart and your soul and your first thought in the morning and your last thought at night? That is what this card is asking you to look at. Okay? So supporting the entire reading, let's go into the support card for the entire reading. Barb, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in, sweetheart. I love you. Thank you for being here. So let's go into the support card. Let's talk about the support card here for a minute, right? So we got the Magician. This is why I was like, oh, wait, hold on. We got the High Priestess and the Magician supporting the entire reading. Like, this reading is divinely guided to and for whoever watch it. I will say that this is a divinely guided reading. Like, I almost wish I had pulled this reading from my own self. But no. I love to share the magic. So the Magician, we know that he is the hierarchy, right? He is the manifestor. He's the most magnificent. When it is what we want, we put it out into the universe. We ask him to bring it back to us. Him, God, Jesus, whoever it is that you pray to, we ask, and he is supporting the reading. When we ask, we are provided for, right? You just need to ask. And in asking, we are provided for. I can't even tell you how much I love the card that we got. We got the Star card to, like, confirm the Magician, right? That's the other wish manifestation card. Like, the other one outside of this would have been the Nine of Cups, right? So this is a wish fulfillment. This is talking about literally stirring the clouds, creating what it is that we want, like out in the ether, putting it out there, like stirring it up. How do we want this to settle? And saying, boom, here it is. The universe is saying, you are going to get your wish manifestation. Okay? This is a great collective reading. So we're going to go over here to our outcome cards, right? wasn't super happy. I was a little bit about this whole Six of Swords, right? Moving on, moving to calmer shores. Something wasn't suiting you. Something made you want to come to this reading because you weren't feeling happy. You weren't feeling, fulfilled. You weren't feeling like in the place where you needed to be, right? I love, love your guys' cards down here, but I love this too. You get the Three of Pentacles in your outcome card. So you're not only moving into calmer shores, moving into a calmer place of life, a more successful, peaceful, like I don't even like I can feel it in my heart right now. Like a place of being, but in that place of being, you're gonna find your people. You're gonna find your people. And that to me is so super cool. Is that you're not just moving on, you're going to find your people, right? And that is so stinking cool for me. So you guys, I'm gonna try and I haven't looked for my channel over here on the computer, but now that I've done the collective, like now that I have moderators in here, like I said, I will take 5 questions. I cannot read my phone yet, so please don't start putting them up. I will take 5 questions. Let me collect my cards in the right order. We're going to do 5 readings for free tonight. Ladies, I wish I could see what you're saying up there. I know that Barb's in here. I know that Jean's in here. I just can't see anybody else. I'm just going to try and pull it up here on my on my computer too, so I can actually see something. And I'm gonna, before I do that, I want to mute myself over here. All right, so ladies, do we have any questions yet? I don't have, I can't, I'm in my glasses and I can't see over there. So do we have questions yet for tonight? We're going to do 5 free questions tonight. Sorry, I still look a mess. And Barbie and Jean, if you guys want to do a question yourself, I would be very happy to answer it. You're being pursued by a Leo. What's your thoughts? Okay. Immediately, I see green. Immediately, the energy color I see is green. So let's go ahead and pull some colors or cards for you. There's a very heartfelt, something is very heartfelt, either on your side or his side. I see a green going into a turquoise. So yeah, there's some communication that has been happening probably for a while. Hold on. Something doesn't want to be said. Maybe, is it him? Is he from a different nationality? Dark hair, dark eyes? Let's go ahead and finish with this. His mother, something about his mother. Or you remind him of his mother, maybe. That's funny. My cards decided not to shuffle after I said that. I don't know. Let's see. I can't read anything, you guys. I'm gonna have to get up here. Would you like to ask something? Yeah, maybe don't get. Okay, so let's go back to Barb. let's go back to Barb's question. Being pursued by a Leo, what are your thoughts? I just want to ask you before I finish with this, is he like dark hair, dark eyes? I'd love to know if I'm right or wrong here. I see him. I feel like I see him. Okay, let's ask Barb's question. Barb, I saw your card and I passed it up. Sorry. I'm gonna ask it again. Barb's question. Pursued by a Leo, what's your thoughts? All right, here we go, Barb. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I do feel like there's a mother figure in the mix. I do feel that very strongly. Whether he's like seeing something in you that reminds him of his mother, but I do feel like there's a mother. Before I get into the cards, I just want to say there's a strong, either she's guiding you, maybe she's guiding him to you. There's a strong mother figure in the mix here. So let's look at the cards. So we got the Three of Pentacles, right? A collaboration. Like I said, immediately I felt like there was a third person, and that could be the mother, but I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it's a collaboration, like learning how to, it's one of those things, learning how to find your way in the mix and finding your place in the mix, right? So we get the Page of Wands also. We talk about the wands, or not the wands, we talk about pages as being messengers, right? This is a messenger of something very passionate. Like, hey, like he's kind of like knocking on your door saying, hey, Barb, I'm right here. This is something that you feel something for this person. You feel something really beautiful, and it's kind of a light. You feel something that makes your heart thump, right? It makes your belly flip flop. This person makes you feel that way in some kind of way. Six of Pentacles is your outcome card here. Your outcome card says this restores some kind of balance for you that you haven't had for a very long time. Okay, so restoring the balance, maybe it also, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but this could also be talking to you about restoring the balance within yourself so that you can give that balance to somebody else, right? Making sure that you are in the right place at the right time to give something to somebody else who is so stinking ready to give himself to you as well. So that's what I have for you, Barb. Oh, guys, if I missed a question, please, somebody, I'm going to try and, you guys, I have such a bad internet right now. Barb, let me know how that resonates with you. Where are we at with questions? Please let me know who's the next question. I am being pursued. Okay, that was Barb's. About Leah, would you like to ask something? Jean, thank you for still being here. I don't, Barb, I think I missed something in your question. I hope it came out in the answer. Something about she's beautiful, kind. God, I can't even remember what I just said. He's a couple years older. I saw a lot of white hair. I saw a lot of white hair, Barb, if that makes any sense. Barb, can I give you a color? Turquoise. It's you guys know how much I like to do my energy readings, Barb. I see blue, but I see like a little bit of green and a whole lot of white going in there. Like it's very beautiful. But I would say when I see these colors, my advice to you would be, this is where we need to open up or work our communications from, right? So since I'm seeing a lot of turquoise, I'm seeing a lot of the heart space and the communication, and it's talking about bringing those two and not being afraid to speak what it is that we're feeling. Okay, so I see that you're fluttering with it. You're fluttering with, like, you're feeling this. But it's, you know, be open to communication. Always be open to communication. So I don't know why I was just like called to say that. Like normally in my readings, I don't tell people about their colors, but Barb, I did see that for you just now, and it's like kind of a fluttery, like literally, if you can look at my picture back there, that's kind of where you're at over there, girlfriend. I love you to pieces. Yeah. Valerie, you have a question. I think, hold on. I'm just making sure that Valerie is the next question. I have a question. Should I accept an offer of friendship from an old love who may be a twin flame? Oh, Valerie, how beautiful is that? Oh my gosh, there's some other cards I wish I had out here for that. That is such a beautiful question, Valerie. Okay, Valerie, your question is next. I actually feel very honored to answer that for you. Yeah. Should I accept an offer of friendship? No, I immediately already know he doesn't want friendship. He wants more. But let's go ahead and do the reading, Valerie. He does want more. She. Yeah. I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna read this as a sorry. Valerie, let's see what you got. Yeah, Valerie, absolutely accept it. Absolutely accept it. You have the Ace of Wands. That is a huge yes from the universe. But let's go ahead and pull the rest of the cards here. Let's see why this is such a huge yes. But immediately the energy of the universe says yes, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Right? So let's see what else we get here for you, Valerie. It's so freaking awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't with you, Valerie. I can't. Like, I couldn't have painted a better picture. I could not have painted a better picture for you. So yes, like I said, immediately we got the Ace of Wands. That's passionate, fiery, new. Like, it's driven, right? That is driven. That is like, yes, go for it. It's like, yeah, the match has been struck. Light the candles, go for it. That's what I said. Your energy was right here in the beginning of the reading. We went ahead and pulled all your cards to see what else we had for you. So in the recent past, you have the Magician. You called this in, girlfriend. You made this happen. You begged. You called this in. You said, I'm done. I am ready. You said, I am ready, and the universe listened. Okay? So, the King of Pentacles, this person is going to be very much in their own successful way, right? they're not going to lean on you to make their way for them. They are very, very successful in their own right, right? We go into the artiste. The artiste, this person may be maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone, because maybe they're like me. They're the artist, they're the crystal stellar, they're spiritual, right? But you are very spiritual, and so maybe they feel uncomfortable talking about how spiritual they are, and how the world looks upon us as spiritual people or artists. You know, like they look at us as we are less than a CEO of Apple or whatever, you know? Like, but this person is very successful in their own right. They are happy, and happy explains successful. Like, we don't have to be a millionaire to be successful. We have to be happy to be successful, right? We have to come to a certain place in our life where within our heart space, we are happy, and that is true success, right? The one thing I want to show you is your support card is the Eight of Wands, the Cupid card. It's also the card of fast movement, right? It's very fast movement. It's like, it's also, it's that card of the arrow will not miss its mark, right? The arrow will not miss its mark. If the arrow is destined for a certain person, a certain place and time, it will not move its mark or miss its mark. That's what the Eight of Wands is saying. It's not just the Cupid's card. It's like we can be in so many different places in our life where we're like, I want to just shoot that arrow and it better not miss. This is just saying, supporting your entire reading, by the way. Like, this is the most important card here. Besides the energy that you show up in, this is the most important card here. This is supporting the entire reading and the outcome of the reading, right? It is the Eight of Wands. Not just the Cupid card, but it's also, if you shoot, you won't miss your mark, right? So shoot it out there to the universe. If what it is that you want, put it out there. It's going to come true. Your outcome card is, oh my God, it is the Four of Pentacles, and it's this in your outcome, in this reading for me, in your energy right now at this time, which is very green. So you're very much coming from a heart space, right? But I see a lot of yellow too, which is a lot of intuition. And I think you know what's going on here. I think you know, without me even telling you, you know. This is just talking about, don't hold on to the past. If you want a future that you can envision, stop living in the past. Stop holding on to that which has you held back, right? And I see it in your colors right now. I see it, like, literally. I see a lot of teal going into the yellow, and then I see you coming back. I see you pulling back. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, honey. Do we have a new question? Oh my God, I saw dark hair, Barb. Was that you? That was not in this last reading. Barb, are we going back to a new question? I'll take a new question. Anybody, new question? Let's start right here, because I can't, for some reason, anytime I try to go back, okay. Am I going to buy a new house and move by this summer? Jean, I love your question, because that's totally my own question. So let's go, girlfriend. Jean has a question. She says, am I going to buy a new house and move by this summer. Okay. And if it's not this summer, Jean, I will give you an answer one way or another and try and get a clarification for when this will happen for you. Okay, sweetheart? All right, Jean. Am I going to buy a new house and move by this summer? Jean's question. Please give us a question here. Yeah. The cards didn't want to play. Okay, we're going to force them to play. I'm going to get the new house. Jean, I see a lot of purple around this. This is like I feel like you already know, and there's like a lot of angels and guides following you in this process that you're looking at. I saw a lot of pink. Somebody likes pink. Somebody likes hot pink. Jean, I don't know who that is. You don't have to confirm. Somebody likes hot pink, or there's somebody who said, I like pink. I don't know who she was. But she's like, no. I don't know, she was cute. She was short. Okay. Jean's new house. Okay, here we go. Where'd it go? Wow. Okay, Jean. Stop it, girlfriend. Wow. Jean, this is freaking beautiful. So, Jean, you show up as the Knight of Wands, okay? And so, you know, I want to try and remove myself from knowing that I know you. And like, we actually haven't talked for months, but this is so very much you, the energy that this reading shows up as, right? And I think this is probably the last place I talked to you, but you were in very much doubt about, you know, having moved on from one career to another. And then we didn't talk, right? And I want to clarify that for everybody. Jean is my moderator, but we don't talk on a daily basis. We haven't talked for forever. So hot pink, I have no idea who likes, I don't know who likes hot pink. I don't know. Somebody said no purple, hot pink. I don't know. She was a diva. She was like a short little woman. And she was like, I don't like purple, I want hot pink. And I don't know who she was. She was cute, but you know, neither here nor there. So, Jean, you show up as the Knight of Wands, okay? And that's a very beautiful place to be in. That's that place of wanting to move forward, but being very cautionary about where you're moving to, right? And so, kind of sad in a way that you're moving from your past, what you thought was your Ten of Pentacles, right? What you thought was your Ten of Pentacles. And the reason I'll tell you why, this is what you thought, it wasn't what you're moving away from, right? You're not moving away from this. I know this is what you want, right? This is in your view park, right? This is where you want to go. And that's why this card showed up in your recent past, is to show you that because you thought that's what it was, doesn't mean that's what it was, right? Your next card confirms that. It's the Queen of Pentacles, sweetheart. The Queen of Pentacles. This is moving in the right direction. Yes, you were in the Ten of Pentacles, or you thought you were in the Ten of Pentacles before where you were in whatever was going on. But you get the Queen of Pentacles here saying, hey, immediate future, this is where I am. And this, I wouldn't surprise me if this is where you actually are right now, right? In this place of forgiveness and fertility and abundance, right? You, I don't know why I love this. I know it's kind of a backward situation. Guys, I'm sorry. I just realized I'm up instead of down. You go from the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like in your situation, sweetheart, like you were healing from the Ten of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles to this card. And at this card, I feel like you like put on the brakes. You like skid to a halt and you said, this is where I am and this is who I am and I stop here, right? And that's the feeling I'm getting with this card. You get the 9 of Pentacles. So we went from the 10 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, and I feel like this is where you like literally threw up dirt and said, no, I will not slide any further. This is where I am. This is where I will land, and this is what I'm going to do with this, right? So, Jean, I feel like you ended at the 9 of Pentacles, the successful bachelor, bachelorette person, right? And you're like, dude, I'm not going any further. I stop. I reclaim my life. And then here you have the artiste. And so this is not a normal major arcana in most decks. This deck, it is one of the 2 added cards. And the artiste talks about standing up and saying, you know what? My life doesn't look beautiful. It doesn't look like how I want it to be. Let me repaint my life. Let me make my life. Let me create my life. So supporting the entire reading, and that's why I didn't get freaked out about, you know, like the declamation of like Pentacles from the Queen to the 9. I saw this and I was like, because this is talking about like there is no bigger manifestation card in the world than to paint what it is that you want. To say, this is what I want. To say what I want is one thing, but to write it down on paper, and I feel like you've been writing, I see writing like feverishly writing a lot. Writing what it is that you want, writing what it is, like you're writing this out. Like I think that maybe you've listened to me a little bit too much, like you've been writing for a long time under the moons and the stars, and you're listening and you're writing. And this card, the artiste, is saying that you are creating your own reality. Okay, he's literally confirming to you that you are being heard, okay? Everything that's showing up here, no matter where it's going, nobody can tell you where you're going. You know it within your heart. You get to decide it, okay, sweetheart? Yeah. I'm sorry. I have to go here now. I have to go here. I have to go to this guy. This King of Pentacles. Remember up here, the Queen of Pentacles, divine counterparts. You, my love, are on a divine counterpart mission right now at this time. There's you, there's him, her, whoever it is. You guys are literally about to collide. And you get to decide, though. Hold on. You're not just about to collide. You get to decide how you want to meet. You get to decide how you want to meet. Paint it. I have a feeling like if you don't paint, just draw stick figures on a paper. Literally do a visionary board about how you guys want to meet, because you both are showing up here. Queen of Pentacles in your immediate future. Your outcome is the King of Pentacles. Like literally, it's right here. Like there's no more across the pond stuff for you, baby. Like you have somebody right here, or coming right here very soon. So, did I miss any other questions? So that's only my second question, guys. Do I have any more questions? Can somebody repeat if I have a question? Yes, Joan, if you have a question, go ahead and post your question, sweetheart. I didn't realize Joan was here. Thank you, Joni, for showing. Guys, I have to hit my vape. Okay, so we have Joan and Barbie up. Okay. Barbie, that's so exciting. You asked me a question. That's so sweet. Thank you for allowing me to do that for you. I hope that meant something to you, or it resonates in some way. Can I read what? Joan, give me your question, Joan. Can you put it back in chat? I don't know what you're asking. Why do I feel like I'm going to channel somebody? Please don't make me channel somebody online. Joan, are you asking about a past life person? Joan, your question is blue. You have a lot of communication you want. Joan, your question is blue. Joan, you're asking about a question about a woman? Waiting on Joan's question. An old love. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see the question. I'm still waiting on it. I never saw the question. Something about an old love. Okay, so there's an older woman involved in the question. An older woman with white hair. Okay, Joe, let's see. I don't know what you're asking about this old love, but let's see. Yeah. Take a time out. Take that time out and think about it. Like, only because I'm seeing the outcome card here, I'm just going to say, like, really truly think about, where is your life at right now? Where are you going? What is it that you want from your life? And, if that's not, if that's not fulfilling in your heart and in your soul, then yes, let's go ahead and discuss the cards here on the table. So you show up here as the energy of the King of Pentacles, right? That's the king who has it all planted down. He's like, reaping his rewards. He's very successful, but he's also very fair, and he's very earthy, and he's very he doesn't have a bone to pick with other people, right? So this is who you show up as, and that's a great place to show up. He's very fair. He's very accommodating. That's a great energy to be in right now, right? So we look at your recent past, and in the recent past, we have the Nine of Swords, and we know about the Nine of Swords. Like, there's nobody who even is a amateur who watches tarot who doesn't know that the Nine of Swords talks about just being in your freaking head, right? Up all night. I don't know if this person has contacted you recently, but they may be in a place where they need confirmation, and this is where you get to come in and give them that healing, right? That Nine of Swords. You might be the person who gets to come in and give them the healing. If you're in a happy place and you're not looking to move on, then maybe you're just here to heal somebody at this time, right? You're here to heal somebody. Going into your immediate future, you get the Three of Wands, right? To me, this is our ships coming in. This is we've manifested it. Maybe you manifested this person to reach out to you. Maybe you needed to know this person was okay in life and you wanted them to reach out to you. I don't know. All I'm saying is something is coming in, and it's coming in because you've wished it to come in, right? You've asked it to come in. You've asked the universe to bring this back to you, to revisit it for a reason. Now, the question is why did you ask to revisit it? Are you ready to do this or that? You, at this time, need to decide, what do I want to do with this information? Was I really thinking I was going to get a response from the universe? Probably not. Yeah, I know there's somebody out there. I didn't think I was ever going to get the response from. I was like, what the fuck do I do with it now? Like, it's one of those. Like, you get the response and you're like, okay, now what the heck do I do with this? You have within you to be soft and to deal with this information from your heart, right? Yes, there's going to be a lot of communication that has to happen, but in the end, you also need to say, here's where I am in my life, and this is where I want to be, and I just needed to know that you were okay, and that's okay. That is okay, you know? So when and if you do that, I really feel like that is key to the rest of the reading, right? Like, you're going to have to face the manifestation that you brought in, right? Sometimes we manifest stuff that is maybe not in our best interest, right? Or maybe it's just that we have to manifest it to heal from it, right? And I feel like this is one of those things you manifested that you didn't realize was going to happen, and you're like, oh shoot, what do I do with it? And you're like, I don't know, and you're kind of like hanging out there like screaming from the Pokemon pole or whatever. But I will tell you that you cannot move past this because you did ask it to come in. You brought this in, okay? And I know that's tough love right there, but I will tell you, in tough love, there's a reason why we do stuff. We do stuff because we think it's in our best interest, when maybe it's not, but it's in their best interest. And so heal that. I want you to put that, I don't want you to just put a Band-Aid on it. I want you to heal that, whatever that friction is over there. And I see a lot of friction, and it's weird because normally I would say friction is red, but I see a lot of green and blues around the question, right? So there's a lot of communication that has to happen from the heart space, right? So the blue is the communication chakra, and the green is the heart space chakra. So I see a lot of green and blue, even though this card is red. I see a lot of green and blue that has to happen, a lot of communication that has to happen here. So we move into the next card, the Wheel of Fortune. When you can move on, when you can satisfy whatever the universe is asking over here. Like, you put this into motion. It's not me. I didn't do it. I'm just reading the cards. Whatever you put into motion, I'm telling you, there is a timeline. And when you can satisfy and come to terms with this person or whatever it is that you're asking about. The Wheel of Fortune says, I'm sitting here right now and I'm just hanging out. I'm not moving. I'm not moving until things come to a pass, right? So when things come to a pass, that Wheel of Fortune is here saying, yeah, I'm ready to turn in your favor, but you have to do the work first, right? Supporting the entire reading is the Well. So in this particular deck, this is a card that's not in any other decks. The Well talks about wishes, throwing the wishes into the well. It's weird. Okay, so this card talks about wow, it's the wishing well, really, but it's kind of a balance between manifestation of your wishes and the Judgment card being ready for the wishes that and accepting the wishes as they show up. Like, we don't get to, like, we can say this is my wish, but the universe is going to laugh at us and say, well, this is how you get it. So the well in this card is kind of that, it's like the Magician card. What have you done? What karmic rewards are you due, right? We can't lie to the cards. We can't lie. You can't lie to me. You can say whatever you want to me, but the cards know, the universe knows, God knows, right? So it's kind of that. I love this. The whole steam going up. Like, you can tell me whatever you want. You can say whatever you want here, but the cards know. Like, the universe knows, God knows, right? And so it's kind of that whole support for your reading here, which I love. Like, I feel like there is something you don't want to say, and whatever it is, it's okay. Like, tonight, what I would tell you is when you're falling to sleep and you lay on your pillow and you're breathing and doing your breathing exercises, I would say, forgive me for this. Forgive me for that. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to go. This is who I want to be. Forgive me. And ask for that forgiveness. There's forgiveness to be had. Okay? Four of Swords. Your outcome card, Four of Swords. It's that forgiveness card. It's being recognized for what you've done, but if there's something you've done or not done that you are being recognized for, that you want to be recognized for, like, I honestly feel like this literally stopped with the Well in the support card. I don't feel like the Four of Swords is part of your reading at this time. I feel like that is where you go if you can do the work, right? So, who are we reading for at this time, guys? Did I miss anybody? Who am I reading for? Jean, Barb, was that okay? I think that was for you, Barb, wasn't it? I don't remember. Oh, Joan, that was for Joan. Yeah. Who are we reading for at this time, guys? I think I have time for 2 more questions. David has a question. Are you serious? This is gonna be fun. David never really has a question. Oh yes, Barb. You can always ask as many questions as you want, as long as somebody else gets a question in between you. Okay, Barb. What's your question? See, not knowing who I'm reading for is like validation that I'm not reading by, what is it called? I don't know. I was asking about settlement this week on the 29th. You want a settlement on the 29th? Oh, babe, I don't feel good stuff about that. Yeah, honey, I don't even see a color. Like I do, but I don't want to talk about it. It's brown, and it's very brown. It's like very, very like deep, dark, muddy brown. I don't want to talk about that. So let's see about yeah, I don't. There's more. There's a lot more than you're telling us here right now. Like my cards are already telling me there's a lot more. They're stuttering, and when they're stuttering, I know there's a lot more to talk about. Oh, that one was cool. Very fitting. So the question shows, not you, the question shows up as the Two of Wands. It's like sending out the question into the universe, sending out the obstacles and everything that, like putting out all the information it takes to create a case, right? The thing is that they're over here in the recent past, you get the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups says there's something that's still not being seen. Like, even if this were to come to a close tomorrow, there's still something that's being hidden from everybody, right? Like, I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is. We would have to do an in-depth reading. I don't know. All I know is that it's saying that here in the recent past is the Four of Cups. Something's not being seen. Something, maybe there's people who don't want to see it, whether that be you or another, or, whoever is, whatever the case is. I don't know. I've not talked to you about the case, so I don't know. I know in the near future, you get the Two of Cups. Yeah, sorry. I saw myself scratching my neck, and there's something weird about scratching my neck. Somebody scratched their neck a lot, and I don't scratch my neck ever, so I just know that you're going to relate to somebody who scratched their neck. Like, they scratched their neck a lot. I don't know what that means. But anyways, so here in the near future, we do have the sorry, Two of Cups. Sorry, I got off on track on my neck scratching thing there. But anyway, so in the near future, the Two of Cups. This does not have to be a love relationship. This can be harmony in a family relationship, right? This can be just finding harmony and balance within a family, right? I have a really hard time with your next card. I really do, and I'm sorry about this. Sorry, because I didn't realize how you can see my messy apartment behind me. But anyways, so your next card, we have the Nine of Wands. In the Nine of Wands, we see this bandaged, broken man, right? He's been through a lot. He feels defeated. But is he down laying on the ground broken? No, he still has a little bit of life left in him. Like, he has not gone the extra mile to finish out where he needs to go. This person, is not you. Not you. This is someone else. Okay? I want you to know that it's not you. I don't feel that's you. I don't feel your energy in this person. But there is somebody who is acting like they've been through the ringer. Okay? There's somebody who's acting like they've been through the ringer. And they're acting like they've taken on all this responsibility, and they haven't. They really haven't. Like, you've been there all along. King of Swords is supporting the reading, right? This is where you've drawn your strength. This is you, I feel like, in the entire reading. You've drawn your strength from this person. This is you. This is where you're at. This is where you're going. This is how you're going to get through all of this BS. I feel like there's a lot of BS around you right now, like a lot. And I feel like it's whoever this person is over here, this is your BS person. And somehow you have to get past that BS person to find your Six of Cups, right? Somehow, I feel like there's like this. It doesn't have to be an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. It can be just like an ex-friend, or even a family member who was there through all of it when you were children. But there is this person who, it's not coming back from the past. It's somebody who's from your past, like somebody you've always known, okay? It doesn't have to be an ex returning. That's not what Six of Cups, like represents. It's just like the past is returning, and that past, if somebody is passing away or moving on into the next dimension, we always bring back those people who meant the most to us, who helped us get through life, who helped us live our life, right? So that's where I feel about this is just about a really good friend coming back to you, and something about deception over here, right? That has nothing to do with you. You have nothing to do with this deception. Waiting to see what y'all have to say for me. So who's my next reading, guys? David is my next reading? Does he have a question? Are you serious? David never has a question for me. How many questions is this? How many more do I have? David! David! Come on, buddy. No, David's going to be a hard one. I just already feel it. If he comes on, it's going to be a hard question. He's going to be like, I love you, Barbie. I don't know how that resonated with you, but I hope it was good. Next question is for David. David, where are you at, bud? Oh, general reading. You're welcome, Barb. I love you to pieces. You're one of my favorites. So, a general reading. Yeah. You guys, I try not to follow your pages too much because I don't want to, like influence readings that I have, but I do follow David and I love him to pieces. He's one of my favorite people in the world. I just feel like I've been very distant from him too as well. Wow, David is speaking. David. All right, bud. Wow. All right, David. You're showing up here as the magician, dude. I've told you for forever, you are the king of your thoughts. Anything that you choose to think is what's going to manifest in your life, right? And right now, I'm not going to watch chat because I really want to give this message to you because it's in all its glory, because it's very beautiful. You are the magician. And I think you're way more powerful than you give yourself credit for. So you really are showing up here as the magician and the like the manifester of your life. Anything you choose to have right now is going to be yours. In the recent past, you have the Knight of Cups, right? So maybe there was, some immature love that was, like kind of went on there, or, I know you more than some of the people in the chat know you. There was something that was possibly going on, but it was very immature, and it didn't happen. And it left you over here from the Knight of Cups into the Five of Pentacles situation, feeling like you weren't worthy, right? Like you weren't enough. And I know that about you. Like you feel that a lot. Like you are so totally down with that. And I'm like, I scream at you all the time. That is not you, buddy. That is not you. You are so worthy. And so this Five of Pentacles going into your immediate future is where you find yourself right now, right? And you also see yourself as the Five of Cups, which is so freaking sad, bud. Like you're one of my favorite friends in the world, and I hate to see you like so down. Like you got 5-5, but you show up as the magician. Do you know that this is so amazing to show up as this energy in your own fucking reading, that everything else doesn't even make sense? Like, get out of your head, dude. Get out of your head. The Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, all that shit. You get to you can blow it up. Blow it up in the balloon. Blow it up. Put it in a fucking balloon and blow that balloon up and just let it fall out into the ether, because it has nothing to do with you. Because, dude, you are so amazing. I love you to pieces. Supporting the entire reading, you do have the Two of Pentacles, right? So the Two of Pentacles, especially in this is the same as every single deck I've ever seen it in. It's just like trying to find your balance, and this is what I say for you is I know you have the mind of a manifester. I know you do. I know it within my heart, or I wouldn't even spend time talking to you and trying to cultivate you, because I know that in your mind, you're amazing. You have some crazy, amazing stuff going on up there, and I know this about you. And that's what this card, the Two of Pentacles, is talking about. Do you want to live in the 3D or the 5D? This is where you have to ask the question of yourself. Are you in the 5D or the 3D? Yeah, it's okay to hang out in the 3D now and then, but we are looking to move into the 5D. And I feel like you are like a 5D person you're the, what do I want to call you? I want to call you the, what's it called? When somebody goes against the grain, that's him. That's him. That's David. Your final outcome card is the Page of Cups. I'm the president of God. No, you're not. Yeah, you are the rebel, but you're Your final outcome card is the Page of Cups. There's some kind of love when you're ready for it, when you will get out of your head, when you will move on. I mean, like, you guys, I can't even tell you how beautiful of a soul this guy is. Like, he's like freaking handsome as hell. Like, if I were 20 years old, like, he'd be like single. He would not be single. He's very beautiful. He's like, oh, whatever. He is like a beautiful person, like inside and out. I can't even tell you, like, yeah, no. He's gorgeous, girls. Like, we'd be beating him off with sticks. he's he's a gorgeous guy, but he's also gorgeous in his heart, and he just doesn't believe in himself enough. And I really wish that he would. Like, he has so much to offer any woman in the world. So yeah, he's a beautiful man, a beautiful, gorgeous man. But anyways, oh shoot. I didn't realize I didn't have my battery plugged in. So you guys, I'm gonna have to like lock this down here. It says my battery's about to die on my laptop. I love you guys so much. Thank you for letting me read for me. Love you, David. Love you, Barb. Love you, Jean. Thanks for everybody for coming in. You guys, I have to lock it down. My laptop's literally about to die. I love you guys so much. Thanks for letting me read for you. You're welcome, David. Sorry. Oh.